Warning! Up ahead is the final chapter of the game. That is right, all of my choices I made while making these videos will come into play, and it is heavy in spoilers, including who runs the cult of Kosmos. If you do not want to be spoiled, then at least watch the spirit upgrade and call it a day. Otherwise, enjoy the video and the extra quests after it. I will post timestamps for everything, including all the good ending choices along with the chapter involved, so you get what the ending I am getting. Hate spoilers? Watch the spirit upgrade to get the ideal of true power. Love to see the ending? Go for it. Enjoy the footage. P.S. No rabbits were abused during this production, except the one who invaded Mario's world. He had to go. Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin, Lord Fenton. In today's video, we're going to finish off chapters 9 once and for all. That is right. We're officially going to complete this chapter and complete the game. Also get a nice spirit upgrade. Find out who's the member of the Cult of Kosmos leader. And finally, the special quest that's after all this is happening. So let's go figure out what's going on with the Cult of Kosmos first. We need to resolve the Deimos issue. That's what I'm going to say is that, the Deimos issue. Once that is resolved, then the leader will get exposed. We have all the clues so far, minus this Deimos' clue. So our first goal is going to be the spear upgrade. That is right. I'm getting the final upgrade for the spear. Once that is finished, what happens is you're maxed out with your spear, unless there's another Assassin's Creed DLC that makes you get more parts, but I highly doubt it at this point in the game. After the spear upgrade will be Homecoming, and then From the Shadows. Now Homecoming I'm not going to finish completely, I'm just going to do that up to a certain point, then From the Shadows, and then that special quest that links everything. So let's go to that one nice island for one final time and get our spirit upgrade. Now here we go. Now that we have arrived for the forge to upgrade the spear one final time, here's the thing: you need all the sages and its underlings that it controls artifact fragments in order to upgrade the spear for one final time. That's right. Only ones you can, do not need to worry about is the Ghost of Kosmos and the chosen one, which is Deimos. So that's the good news there. Even better news is the spear upgrade is really nice. Sorry for the excitement, folks, but come on. This is the last upgrade of your spear. And you get to do some serious damage post-game. So up ahead will be a cutscene on that, and here we go on upgrading this nice spear.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Well, the quest has been officially completed. The spear is now level 6. Those you sticking around, I wish you should. Those who don't want to get spoiled when we change scenes, it's a good time to get out now. Otherwise, stick around, please. This is a great portion of the video. Now, all will be revealed at this point in the video, which is important. So every choice you made in the video during the main quest will affect what's going to happen, if it's going to be a happy outcome or a tragic outcome. Now, if you've been watching all my chapter videos, at least, I went for the family route, the no revenge route, you know what I mean? All that. If you linked all those together and you made the right choices during the course of the game to get the best ending of the game, you will get what I am going to be showing you in a few moments. Well, after a little escort, still, you'll get the best ending. I will list all the choices so this way everybody benefits from it. Now, just remember, if you play through the entire game and want to get the best choices in the game, well, my video will guide you on that, and hopefully it'll get you through the end of the game all happy, not sad and depressed. So up ahead will be a cutscene with Myrrine, and we're going to talk to her, and here we go on that.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
Deimos killed him in battle.
And what of my son?
Cleon fired an arrow into Deimos' back. Wound didn't look fatal. He could still be alive.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
It's done, Mater. I already sent that snake to the Styx.
My family. You're all I have left.
Mater, there's something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Taygetos, where it all began. My whole life has been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
I'm coming with you.
Well, we have to escort Myrrine to the cliff's edge. That is right, this is where it all began. This is where Cassandra got tossed off the cliff, which was pretty bad. Still, she grew up to be a tough Spartan, and much more devastating assassin in my opinion. So up ahead will be a nice cutscene with Deimos, and we're going to resolve that issue in a peaceful way. So here we go on that.
Alexios!
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Alexios. Please.
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult! I tried to save you! I did everything! The priest told me you were dead!
And they told me you abandoned your son!
Alexios, come to me. We are your family. We can go home.
Family? Home? My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
I promised to bring him back, Mater. But the cult has poisoned his mind.
Promised to bring me back to Mater, did you? You didn't bring me here. Why don't you tell our Mater the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one. I'm the one with a destiny. I will bring order to this world. You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
You don't have a destiny! You are just a tool used by the cult!
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted. And you know the best way to kill a weed is at the root.
Alexios?
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in the world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you! I still love you.
The one you love is dead. My destiny is clear. And I won't let you get in my way.
Alexios, listen to me. You are my brother. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I will not fail again. This belonged to our grandfather.
I've done terrible things.
We all have, Alexios. I know. Cassandra! Wait. Thank you.
Well, that's the best way to get the ending of the game, plus a nice set of demigod boots and such. And now we have the final clue to reveal who's the cult of Kosmos. Plus we got a decent sword. And all clues has been discovered. We're going to figure out who is the ghost of Kosmos. I had a great idea on who it is. Still, those of you at home don't want to get spoiled on that until the reveal. Well, we're going to reveal that big time. As soon as I look at this nice sword, of course. And the armor set. The only thing missing is the headpiece. Now, here's the thing about the headpiece. Is on the ghost of a Kosmos member. Now, other than that, Deimos' pieces, she could have got the violent route and such. Or the bad ending route. But we did the good ending so far. We have to deal with the ghost of Kosmos. We are going to skip dinner in Sparta. That's going to be after a fresh start, which is the taking out the ghost of Kosmos. That's right. We have to enter the lair where we originally entered during chapter 3. So now here's the big reveal, and it is Aspasida. Kind of knew it with chapter 6 with her take care of Hercules. Which I realize, okay, man's very powerful, nothing's gonna harm him. and he was all sick and poisoned and such. Well, Aspasida's there, so guess what? She's on my top suspect list. Now, up ahead we'll be dealing with Aspasida and the cult of Kosmos. And here's the thing about it. There's a special cutscene that's coming up. That is pretty cool, I will say, overhaul. I won't spoil it. Still, we're going to enter the lair, and I'm going to let the footage go on. I will return afterwards, and here we go.
Cassandra, it was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Kosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Cassandra. You need to be the hero again.
So, you've seen it too then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
I thought Deimos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, he's impossible to control. He worked his way to the helm, and then he held even more sway than I did.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption? Dirty drachmi? They killed people in a war they made themselves.
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
Malaga. So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Deimos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
You're all the same. Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirection.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time, but only certain people can activate it. People like Deimos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Kosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
He trusted you, and in the end you didn't protect him. Maybe he would be alive if you'd stopped them.
Gods know I would have if I could. When Deimos killed him, I knew the original cause was lost. I had to retreat.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Cassandra. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
Cassandra, there is much left to do now. Cassandra! The storm is I can weather any storm.
Well, let's be honest. I sort of spared her for one reason and one reason only. Because it just gives her a head start in case she decides to, you know, make the Templars later on. My followers will kill her followers and such and such. Well, at least that's what I think. That's going to happen. Which I think she's going to form the basis of that. Of course, I don't think she's going to live through it. Now, great news is the demigod set is now officially complete and done. Which the 30% for damage and abilities is really nice too. Still, I'll have to figure out if I want to put that in a certain slot if I can. I don't think so. Plus, I don't want to lose the health regen when I'm getting crits and such. That's just too valuable, if you know what I mean. Still, it's a good set to have post-game, to be honest with you. It was really good in my mind. And it was great. And plus, it looks pretty decent too. Even with the circlet. Still, I'm keeping the Wonder Woman one. That was much better anyways. And the Armageddon look on the gloves. And that Fury breastplate I got from the Jugs by luck. And the One Woman waist. And the Armageddon legs. Sorry, I'm just being too excited at this point. Since it's getting to the end, it's really good right now. So that's nice with the new engravings too, because we defeated the cult of Kosmos too. That's a bonus. So now our next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the, I think it's called Dinner in Sparta. That is right. We cannot do that special quest until we complete that. Once we do Dinner with Sparta, those of you at home who's looking for the achievement / trophy / Uplay achievement will get that for Chapter 9 plus the epilogue and such. I think it's one more cutscene, then you get that. Still, it's all good either way. And I'm getting us to the happy ending. That is right. This is the happy ending of the game. And I will again post timestamps on the choices on everything right and such, and who to spare. Yes, that's right. Who to spare is very important. So up ahead will be the happy ending. It'll be a long cutscene and such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that roll, and here we go on that, and also enjoy the ending. It's a very good one. I do mean a good one.
Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath.
There's more to being the best than pure strength.
That's an excuse for the weak.
I'll show you who's weak.
Well, at least the family is all together.
I'll get more wine.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
I can't believe I have a family again.
The gods work in mysterious ways. You never know what they have planned.
I don't think the gods can take credit for this one, Varnavas.
An urn is only as strong as its potter, Cassandra.
Urns are pretty easy to break.
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
Well, here's the great news. What an Odyssey. That means you completed Chapter 9. That's officially done, and in the books, you got completionist. Well, that's the platinum, basically. And We Remember is the special quest I was mentioning earlier in the video, and in the description and in the comments, too, on that. So we get to meet with Socrates. So I'm going to skip ahead on that. We are officially back in Athens, that is right, or at least the Athens area. We have to visit the cemetery of Athens to speak with Socrates and visit the graves and such to remember of those who have fallen. So up ahead will be a cutscene. Here we go.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
Phoebe. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Cassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I helped him all I could. He was my friend.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain, our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play. Cassandra killed the monger as an act of espionage. That's exciting. Write a scene like that.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
You want romance? I hear she pursued a pirate queen.
Xenia, do tell.
My lips are sealed.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
To moving forward, we'll leave the past behind.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
Now, dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
Well, that is it for We Remember, and that is it for Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the base game. Now, my future Assassin's Creed videos will either be trophy related, event related, or DLC related. That is right. The main game is done, and overall I had a great experience. I had a great time, to be honest with you. Well, that is it for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Laters everybody, and thanks for watching.